We don't have to worry about getting off on the wrong foot this year. This is the first video I've recorded for this channel this year, but it's not the first video I've recorded at all this year, so we don't have to worry about getting off the wrong foot with a shit game like PGR, because I've already started on the Vidly channel that I share with my buddy Shamey. I've already started a Persona 3 playthrough type deal, which means that for this year my video making cherry is already popped, so I can struggle through all the fucking shit that's to come my way, beginning obviously with playing PGR, which I'd rather not be doing, but you know what they say, because I don't know what they say. Alright, fine. New York, Ferrari, time attack. I dropped a couple of seconds off the target time, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Obviously, my channel, on the surface, it might look like all I do is play racing games, and that used to be the case until just recently I actually started branching out my PS2 collection. I want to talk about some PS2 games that I've been getting into recently, and some that I haven't gotten into yet, but I'm planning on it. But first and foremost, what we're really here to do is listen to me talk about anime, and oh boy, it's been a long time since I last recorded a video, and most of that time I spent on holiday. Yeah, Christmas holidays. And, you know, as a white virgin, the two interests I could possibly have are video games and anime, and what do you know? No personality, just cliches. Here we are then, here to talk about some anime I finished. I still haven't finished Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, although I'm down to the last 3 episodes. I swear it's true this time when I say that by the time this video comes out, I should have finished the show. I started watching it because I really loved Kill la Kill, so I thought, you know, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is supposed to be similar, so I plugged it in, and it didn't really click with me. It's not a bad show, I don't know, I just didn't really click with it like I did Kill la Kill, which I finally got one of my buddies to watch recently, and he agreed that it was pretty good. So there you have it. Well, I could have knocked 10 seconds off the target time and gotten loads of kudos. But for the sake of not wanting to kill myself, I think just plugging through this game as quick as possible is the way to go. Anyway, anime that I actually completed. You got Violet Evergarden, which I was told my buddy Luke, who watches anime like he breathes, although he breathes long and has shit taste. He told me that he didn't think I was a sensitive enough guy to understand Violet Evergarden. She was wrong, I get it, you know. I think I only got it because it was like on the nose, and like the guy was dead, and the girl didn't know anything. If it had just been like, oh, I broke up with my boyfriend or whatever, then I would have been like, what the fuck is this? But it was a bit more dramatic than that. So I understood it, because it bonked me on the head, more or less. Fucking Yamada-kun, Shichinin no Meijo, or whatever. Yamada-kun and the 7 Witches had everything that I look for in a high school anime, which is to say that it had delinquents, bullying, a heartwarming romance, and that's about it. It was a high school anime, you know, with magic elements, what can I say? Usually when shows have magic elements, I bug out and really don't like it. But this one had a pass. Bakemonogatari, on the other hand, I I really didn't like. Because, you know, as I just said, it's one of those, you know, teenage angst problems are actually, you know, fucking demons haunting you type shows. I hate that. I hate that. Even with all the flashy shit going on the screen trying to distract me, not enough. And that's, you know, and that's that, really. I know I watch more shows than that. Yeah, in fact, I definitely watch more shows than that. Let me have a quick beep on the booper, and we can talk about some more bloopers. By bloopers, I mean anime. Let's have a look here. MyAnimeList.net. This is the quality content we all come for. Anime list. No, wrong button. Back. Profile. Recent list updates. Alright. How's Moving Castle? I watched that with some of my buddies on my buddy's birthday. That was pretty good. I think it was a weak overall for it was a pretty weak, you know, Ghibli effort compared to, you know, some of the stuff they've made that I really dig. But it wasn't bad. Angel Beats. That's another show I finished. Right, it's difficult. Last time I could have taken about 10 seconds off. I'm not gonna do anything that risky. Yeah, anyway, Angel Beats. I like Angel Beats. This is the second time I've watched it through. The first time I was about 12 or 13. I watched it all through in one day. I liked it a lot. This time I watched it all through in one night. Did like it. I didn't feel it was as good as when I watched it the first time, but it was one of like the first 10, 15 anime that I watched. So that obviously had an effect. Now I just think, you know, whatever. It's no canon, I'll tell you that. I've been meaning to watch the like Planet I've seen before, but need to watch again. I've been meaning to watch the big sad shows, is what I'm trying to get onto here. Because I've seen Canon, Angel Beats now, Planet. Gotta watch Air. I think Air is the big one, and I've never seen it. Jesus Christ. I really can't see where I'm going. It was fucking snowing this morning, and now the sky is bright. It's still freezing cold outside. The sky's blue. On my way to school this morning, I locked up the back brake on the bike and nearly hit the back of the van. Anyway, I haven't seen Air. It's supposed to be good. I mean, they're all supposed to be good. I don't think they're all that good. I mean, even Planet, when I first watched it, I thought, yeah, alright, this is it's getting a bit drawn out now. Because I watched, you know, both seasons, obviously, and they're both 24-odd episodes. You know, when you've seen 48 episodes of the same show, basically doing, oh, my wife's dead. So, I mean, yeah, okay, fine. After a while, you get to that point, you know. I haven't done this for a long time. You're gonna have to excuse me. I haven't done this on my own for a long time. I've got to get used to commentating on my own. Because a lot of videos I've been making recently, I've been doing with my good buddy. Not to say that my commentary with him is any better than it is when I'm on my own. But that's not the point, really, is it? You know? Anyway, these games, because I finally started branching out from autistically just playing racing games. If I could stop the car, that'd be nice. That's something I've noticed with the original Forza Motorsport I was playing the other day. And by the other day, I mean yesterday. I don't know why I said the other day. is that the cars don't stop. And I don't know what that's about. I need to stop trying to play racing games on my tiny little TV with sound, and concentrate on playing on them on this big screen where I can't hear anything. Because, you know, I don't do all that much better, but I still do better, especially at stopping. I don't know what it is about the little screen. Or it might just be a problem with the original Forza Motorsport in that the brakes, at least on the cars in arcade mode, where the brakes are standard, cars in that game really don't like stopping. There's a little bit of wisdom for you. Oh shit! I didn't realise we weren't on the last lap. Anyway, finally getting around to it. These games that aren't racing games that I've been playing. Obviously, I've been playing SSX 3 for years and years. But I plugged in SSX on Tour for the first time last night. I've owned that game for months now, and I finally plugged it in for the first time yesterday. And the aesthetic that the game has, you know, with all the doodles on the menus and that kind of stuff, I dig that. I kind of feel bad bullying child skiers, but, you know, can't feel all that bad. Been playing some Devil May Cry, the original Devil May Cry, that's pretty good. I'm stuck on level 3 because I'm not very good. I've been playing a lot of Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, and I really like that game a lot. I've always alright, here's what I figured out. Obviously, I pretty much do nothing but play racing games. That's a given at this point. However, there are other very narrow categories of games that I also play. First, skateboarding and snowboarding games. Those take up pretty much the remainder of my time, but I've also been getting into a couple of fighting games, which I'm shit at. I've got Virtua Fighter 4 and Dead or Alive 2. I've been going to the sex shop because they've listed a bunch of games that I wanted on the site. You know, they had Street Fighter Anniversary Collection for the original Xbox, but when I turned up they didn't have it. What the fuck kind of corner is that? Jesus. There's narrow, and then, you know, there's taking the piss. They also said they had Victorious Boxes, the Hajime no Ippo game. They don't. They said they have the first Yakuza, the one on the PS2. Didn't have that. Shadow of the Colossus, didn't have that. Anyway, the final category of games, apart from right, so there's fighting, skateboarding, snowboarding, racing, and stealth. I play a lot of Metal Gear. In fact, the only stealth game I play is Metal Gear. I tried getting into one of the Tom Clancy game, Splinter Cell, and I couldn't get into it because it wasn't Metal Gear, and the story wasn't deep enough for me. I mean, I dropped it on like the second mission, but I just knew that it wasn't going to be Metal Gear tier. Anyway, I ought to watch a boxing anime. Megalobox. I think I'll start with, because that seems pretty accessible, because it only came out just recently. Actually, no. Fuck it. I'll start with Hajime no Ippo. In terms of boxing anime, I'll start with Hajime no Ippo. And then... I tried watching the original Cutie Honey from 73. And I thought it was pretty shit. After the first like 1 or 2 episodes, didn't really click with it. So I might watch some of the what 80s, 90s, early 2000s reboots. I don't know. I'll have to go on M and see what the over/under is on that. But as far as watching 70s anime goes, I might not. Full stop. You know what I mean? Anyway, that was that for this week. I beat the time. This is why I don't understand. This is why I hate the kudos system in this game. I beat the target time by fucking... The original target time was 1 minute 14. I got 1 minute 1 point something. So I beat the original target time by 13 seconds. And I got a bronze medal. Anyway, next week.